We are recording and live.
That's good. So I guess we should start with having everyone install, what is it called? Plotly. I'll just leave the link on the chat.
Okay.
It's just like the little thing you should put on your command center or whatever you have.
Yeah. I can go ahead and add that to command center.
Oh, I just posted it.
Okay. Perfect. Well, that works too. Excellent.
Anywho, so I'll just show you guys real quick. So since I have a Windows computer, I opened command prompt and I just, it was very easy. It just followed, I just put in this and just put it in here and then just pressed enter and it installed it. So you guys should probably go ahead and do that before we get more into it. And if you guys run into any problems, just let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it should only take, I think, on my computer it took about 2-3 minutes and then it was done.
How does it work on a Mac computer?
Oh, good question. So Shauna's asking, how do I do it on a Mac? Okay, so on a Mac, you have to go to your Finder, and then, so let me just show it real quick here. Okay, let me bring this over here. Hey, there you go. So, on a Mac, this is what you do. You go to So you click on Macintosh, and then you go to Applications, and then if you scroll all the way down near the bottom, there's Utilities, and then there's Terminal App. And then you double-click Terminal App, which will open up a window that looks like this. So we can break that down. Back over here. Okay. So now in the terminal window, you just type the same thing. You go pip install plotly, and then the same command. And then that should do it. All right, excellent. Okay, you can keep going.
So once you have that, I'm just gonna go ahead and move to the notebook. So the first two things I have is just working with the JSON file. Oh shoot. And I just made sure that I could access the JSON file of the Serena Williams dates and tournaments things.
That's
and
the file. Yep.
Something that you guys should keep in mind though when doing this part is to make it be in the same best path.
Right, same folder.
Because if you see in my home page for Jupyter, it's a lot of the files are right here. And I think it was yesterday that Nayeli was having troubles with that. So I would probably, before moving on, if you haven't had any problems with that, probably fix it. And it's just a matter of moving the files in your file explorer. It's very simple. On a Windows computer, you can just go to your OS and then users, and then just move it on here, and yeah. So does that make sense to everyone?
Yep, makes sense to me. So let me just show kind of how you would do it in Mac, since Shauna is on Mac. So let me do that. Dun, dun, dun. All right. And on the Mac, okay, so here's the Mac window. And you would, so like in my case, I put mine under Documents and GiiLD, and then I did GitHub, I did Grand Slam, and then you would just select the file and do copy, which the easy way is to do Command-C. That's the quick way, and then just paste it into that same folder that you have. So like, for example, here is my folder, and I have the Margaret Court and the Serena Williams, and I also have the sample graph data one from last Friday. And I also have all of my Jupyter files in here, so I have these ones here. And that should do it for Mac. All right, you can continue.
Okay. So back to the notebook. Just gonna uncomment everything, and just like for me to make sure that I had properly installed Plotly, I just went to the website, and like right here, had Jupyter Notebook support, tells you how to install Jupyter, and then it gave us this code right here, and so I literally just like copied it, and it's supposed to give you this. So that's kind of like, I guess, your test run, or at least what I did as my test run. And it should pop up. Oh,
yep.
Here we go.
There it goes.
So it works. It's pretty much the same thing. So if that comes up, you're good. So I guess we should move on to like actually working with the JSON file we have on hand.
Yep. Good idea.
Is where I have no clue how to do. I was looking at the open source graphing library of Plotly and kind of looking through the graphs that it offers. So I don't know, how should we, I guess, like set up our graph for, at least for the Serena Williams file?
Great question. So on that page, if you search for network graph, there's an example for network graphs.
Network.
If not, I can paste in the URL. Let me do that for you. It'll be probably quicker if I just paste it in. Okay, let me find that real quick. Okay.
No, you should probably just put in the URL because I can't find it.
Yep, let me do that. I will paste it in here. So that is the example.
Okay. Creator brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you'll notice that this also uses, so this example uses this other library called NetworkX.
No, oh my god. Okay.
So now you have to install NetworkX.
So we have to okay, so how do we install NetworkX?
The same thing.
Is it the same thing as like Plotly?
Yes, exactly. You do pip install
okay, I'm just
NetworkX.
NetworkX Python.
It's the one beneath that, I think.
Is it this one?
Go back. So the command should just be this.
Just that one where you put on the top?
Yep. So try that and see what happens.
I'm just gonna do that.
Okay. So it's already installed. Okay.
Oh, really? Wow. I had no idea.
Hooray! It's already installed.
So I guess we just... Okay. Nah. We're gonna create... What did it say? Let's read what this says. So in this example, we show how to visualize network graph using NetworkX. Okay. So create random graph. Okay. So we have to import graph.
Yep, so you already have that at the top right, so you can skip that one, right? You already have that. You can just
yeah.
you can just do import the NetworkX.
Import network X as an X.
Yep.
And G N X dot random _ geometric graph. It's 200. Oh. 1 to 5. And let's give it a go, y'all. It's okay. No errors are coming up.
Okay, so that's good. So if they had an error, it would have said, you don't have NetworkX. So it didn't, so it means you're good.
So we're good, y'all. So add edges as disconnected lines in a single trace and node as a scattered trace.
So while you do that, I'll just explain what that code does.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll do that. Let's see if I can just copy.
Yep. So what this section basically is doing is, okay, let me go to the code. Right. So the first thing it does is it declares a variable called edges x and edges y, and those are arrays in Python. And then what it does is it takes that G variable that we did in the previous block, where we go nx.random geometric graph, and so that has a couple inputs. It has a number of nodes to generate, and then I think that second value is like the size. And so now this for loop is actually iterating over the edges that it created in that random generic graph. And what this is doing is it's actually iterating over all the edges, and it's kind of just assigning an x and a y. This is basically what it's doing. And then the next part, this is edge trace equal to go.scatter. So scatter just means like randomly place the stuff in the graph. And that's all it's really doing. It's just so that not everything is bunched together.
So we have that done now.
Yep, okay.
Color node. The next thing on the website is color node points.
Yep.
Color node points by the number of connections. Another option would be to size points by the number of connections. An example, node _ tracer.marker.size equals node adjacencies. So is it 2 ways to do it? Is it giving you 2 ways to do it, or?
So this is really kind of, it's just assigning colors, basically, is what it's trying to do.
Oh.
Right.
Do we have to do this?
You don't have to, but it's good to do it just so that it looks nicer, because then otherwise they'll all be the same default color.
That's true. That's true. I didn't think about that. I'll do it. So it's allowing me to just copy and paste.
No, that's fine. Yep.
Nice.
That's what I did.
That way I don't have to like.
Yep.
Run it, and it's running good, so that's very good.
Yep. And now you're down to the last part.
The last part. So create network graph. So big equals okay.
Yep. And so what this block is doing is it's actually taking the edges. So edges really just means the lines, and the nodes are the circles. And it's taking those two pieces of data and then it's laying it out. So that's what the layout equals to go.layout. It's basically telling it, hey, here's all the information with the X and Y's, and now lay it out for me. But there's quite a few lines of code for it to do that.
Okay, so we're just gonna copy and paste this. Let's see. Look at this, y'all. We did it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
We struggled so much last week, but we're progressing this week.
Excellent. So now here's something to try. If you go to the top and you change that first number from 200 to something else, what happens?
200. Let's change it to 100. Wait, what happened?
So click stop and then click run again, just to make sure. Oh, and click save also. Oh, there it goes.
Huh?
Yep, it changed. See?
It did change, right?
Yep, it changed. Yep.
Oh, it's the number of lines, right?
What's that?
The little.
Yep.
The lines that are connecting it. I see less of it.
Well, yeah, and there's also less circles. There's like only. And if you change the second number, what happens?
Okay. So this connection 2, 6, 4. Connection 0. Okay, this is cool. Then what shall we do next now that we have that settled?
Good question. Okay.
We use our data from like the Serena Williams file to on this like on network graph.
Yep. So that's the next thing, right? So how do you think? So go back to the code. Now looking at the code, where do you think you need to change to get it to take our data instead of random data?
So let's look first. Let me look at our data. So we just have okay. We have years. French Open. We have no,
So which line was the line that created the random data from that page?
Right here? Or what did you say? I didn't catch it.
So which line from that page, that link, generated the random data? Do you remember?
Well, it was where it was scatter, right? Where you scatter?
Close, a little higher.
So it was, random.
There you go. Yep.
Random.
So now, if you want to see what that generated, you can try printing out that variable g and see what it prints out.
Why is it not print? Oh, it's not printing.
So actually, let's do this. Click save and then click stop and click run again.
Just click save. Oh, what did I?
Let's see, get it print anything out?
No, I didn't print anything.
Okay.
Um,
Let me try it too and see what I get. Save. It helps to type print correctly. Alright. What do I get when it prints? Okay, so it also printed nothing for me. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Why didn't I wonder what's in that thing? Okay. So let me see. Okay. Well, I guess print isn't going to help us in this case. All right. So
well,
the place where, so the thing we're passing into that last part is the nodes.
The nodes.
Yep. Right. And so the edges is iterating over that.
It's right here for the nodes, right?
Yep. And so we want to do is where this code creates those nodes, we want to go ahead and have that iterate over our data.
Okay. Oh, it says for node and edges, I don't know how, adjacencies.
Yep.
Enumerate G. Oh, okay. So you know how it was G back up there, so we're gonna have to change this, or right?
Yeah. So this is for node adjacencies and enumerated. Okay. So that line. So notice the comment below that says number of connections.
Mm-hmm.
So this line is actually, it's taking for each node in that list of stuff. It's going to iterate over it, and then it's going to add it to the other variable, node adjacencies. So you notice it says append, and then it tries to get the length of the adjacency. So let's see, and then it has node text, number of connections. So one thing you can do is try printing out what that node adjacency is, and see what that shows us.
In the for loop?
Yes, inside the for loop, you can add like a print, and then do node.
We're printing node adjacencies, right?
Yep. I think I did.
Oh, okay, we get it. Oh.
See that?
Yeah, I got something. It looks cool.
Okay.
So it's just a whole bunch of lists.
Yes, that's what it is. So you notice here that it starts each time we add to it. You can see what it is, right? So 4, 4, 5, 4, 5, 10, and so that's.
And it's just appending.
Yeah.
So yeah. That's what it does. Okay. Now, things are coming back from the class that I took.
Yep.
List was like the biggest topic in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So for node agencies and enumerate, we node agencies, we append, and then the node length agencies. Oh, it's just okay. It's just a one.
Yeah, if you want, you can change the number of random to something smaller, like maybe 10 or 15, just so you don't print out so much stuff at the top, that random call. Because I have my set to 20, so that I have less stuff printing out. Otherwise, it gets kind of crazy.
Okay, so that's much better, y'all.
Yeah.
Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
This 10 list.
And so now one thing you can do, right, is when you scroll down to that graph and you move your mouse over it, right, you can kind of look at that data and see how it relates to each other.
Yeah, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now, one thing you can try also to kind of, if you go to that line that says node text dot append number of connections.
No. Where?
Node underscore text dot append paren. Oh, you passed it. It's in that for loop there. See that?
Oh, right here. Yeah, it's
so
right
now
here.
if you change that to something different, right? So for example, if we change that to, let's see.
No. So it's appending the number of connections, and then, oh, so this is basically this, the little number of connections.
Yeah.
And it adds.
Yeah, so if you change that append, it'll change what it shows in the text when you hover over it. And one thing, so let me try something here. I'm going to try and see if I can print out the X and Y of that thing and see what we get.
Okay. So wait, what were you going to try?
I'm going to try to print out the X and the Y.
The X and the Y?
Yeah. So I'm going to try that and see if I can get it to do that. Let me see here. I don't remember how to write Python. Okay. Let's see. So that's node and that. Okay.
We could check the string. So agencies.
I'm kind of see where we declare that adjacencies. Where is that anyways?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
It's something from the network.
Oh, okay. It gets it from the G. Note so it says yeah, so that's where it's coming from.
A command, I'm guessing, from NetworkX or NetworkX or whatever it's called.
So let me try this, see if that works. Right. Okay. So node is input X. Okay, let me try to get the X. What is the field for X? I don't even know. Okay. Node underscore X and node underscore Y. Okay. Alright. Node underscore X. There's node underscore Y. Let's see if that works. No, it doesn't like that. Okay. Okay, here can do this. Okay, node. Oh, okay. So that's. So we get the position field from the node, and then we. Okay, wow, I am rusty. All right, that's what we have to do. Okay. So X comma Y equals to node position, and then I can do X, and I can do Y, and then if I save, will that work? No, it does not like that. Okay.
Can I see what you're doing?
Yeah, let me move to a new window. Okay, so let me move this over. Do you see that?
Yeah.
So basically, let me just scrub a little bit here and close that. So notice that here, like up here, we have a similar thing for node in g.nodes, and then it goes g nodes get the node. So actually,
Yeah.
so that's my problem. Okay, so I should just copy that. Copy this, and then I can put it here, and that'll get the x and y of that node. And then hopefully it won't complain anymore. I stop, and I run. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so now my print statement is wrong. That's a step forward. All right, so what if I just do...
What about if you just did node underscore x and then node underscore y? Or would that not work?
let's see. So x equals 2.
Oh, wait, never mind. They're exactly the same thing. Never mind. I didn't see that statement there.
Y equals 2. Let's try that. Let's see what that happens. Does it complain? Yeah, I didn't like it. No, it didn't. Save. Stop. Run. Okay, yeah, I didn't like that. Alright. So, what is the correct syntax? I don't remember anymore. What if I just
So
do
can
that?
only concatenate string, not a list. So maybe making the list a string, forcing it into a string.
Let me just try that first and see if that... Okay, so it like that. Now if I go to the bottom now, no, it's still the same. It was append text. Alright, what did the original one say? There's
So the original one, I have the original one. I can show you the original.
So a number of connections plus string length and JSON string. Oh, let's put it in string.
Yeah, it was just a string. Forced it into a string.
Okay. Alright.
It was just the length of agencies.
Well, so the length is so the reason why they have that is the length of the adjacency returns a numeric value, and if they print it, they convert it to a string.
Because it's a list. Agencies is a list.
Yeah. Alright, so let me go back.
I'm guessing it's a list of lists because it has a position 1 and it's asking for its length.
Yeah, where's my window go?
Right?
Let me see. Okay, so here's my window. Alright, let me go back to this window. Okay. So now, if I do this, and I go x equals to string, and I do that. And do save, stop it, and run it. Okay, so it liked that, but it's still, why does it still say number of connections? We changed that. That makes no sense.
So it didn't change it?
No, let me reload this. Reload.
Let's see. Maybe it has to do with
Reload.
number of connections. So let me try to see what you. Could I see what you did again?
Yeah. So I came in here. I said no text append, and I changed it to this. So it should be showing the same text as before. It shouldn't be showing number of connections.
Deleted. So no text. Wait, can I see it? Can you scroll down a little more?
Yeah. Back here. Right there. See it?
Just like bring that screen up. Oh, okay, like right there. We did no dot text pen and then x equals. Let's see if I do it on mine and it works. I'd be surprised if it did work. X equals, and then delete this. And it has a plus. There's a node X that you had in there.
I had node X. Yeah.
String this node X. Okay.
So let me just try just X and see what I get back. Save. Stop. And run. Any errors? Good. So no errors. That's weird. It's still saying the same thing when I change the text. Right?
Okay, now this appears on mine. So I think it works for me.
Oh, it works for you, but not for me. Hey, all right. Progress.
No, I don't know.
Okay, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it works. I have the other one on here, the original one, but it's commented out. So.
Yep.
Um.
So you did node X, and that worked. Okay, so that's the difference. So I'm doing just X, and you did node X. Ah, okay.
Yeah, I just did that. Is yours different than mine? I think it's the same, right?
So no, so yours is different, right? So mine, I copied this line here. XY equals to G nodes, blah. But you're just getting it directly from. Yeah, so you're getting it in a different way. And so that's why yours works. So now if I change mine to do that, it should.
Okay, let's see it.
Node X. Save. Run.
Did it? Oh. It still doesn't work.
Let me just try this. Let's save it. Comment it out. Right, and now I should have. It doesn't have to refresh this. Okay, let me force this to do a shift refresh. Yes, really, reload it.
You can always what is it like?
What the browser is caching the image is what's happening. Yeah, so if I close it and open a new one, it'll probably work, but that's kind of annoying.
Maybe try doing like just going into cell and running all of them. I forgot how to do it, but just like running everything again, every single cell.
Yeah. Okay. Stop.
Not restarting it, huh?
Well, okay. That's good. Let's just delete that. And then save it. And then run it. So now in theory, it hates me.
Oh no, we're getting an error.
Hey, it works for you though. Okay. Anyways. Okay. So we can move on. Okay.
Okay. So now that we have the X things.
Yeah.
How should what should I do now?
Good question. So basically, we want to add the names of the Grand Slams, right?
Yeah. So for the like Serena Williams.
Right. So we have Australian Open, French Open, Wimbledon, and U.S. Open. I think, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So here's an easy thing that we can do to see if we can get the text to change. If you go to that random and change from 10 to 4.
No.
And then if we create a list with just those strings.
Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. So like that. So like after that random, just create a list with those 4 strings, and then we can then in the correct block of code try and have it grab the text from the list that you create. So like after G equals N X random, just create a list like Grand Slams and have it be those 4 names.
For which one?
So go up
Did you say?
bit. So go up a little bit. So after the G equals to NX. So there, just create a list of 4 strings.
Okay. Just an empty list. Wait, what is it? Wait.
Yeah, so we want
Australia.
Actually, so you want one list with all the 4 Grand Slams in it.
With all, okay, hold on.
So like call it Grand Slam, and it equals to. So kind of let's see.
Oh, Grand. And then we want it with strings.
Yes. Yep. So those strings.
Let's Australian, French, Wimbledon. Oh. And then US. Okay. So we have the list of the Grand Slam. So now, let's see. How can we like assign, I guess, like the little dots to like 4 different colors, and then one? Do you know what I'm saying? Like one for Australian, one for French, and one for Wimbledon, and one for US.
We can skip that for now and just see if we can get the names to show up.
Okay.
So now, if we go down to where the text is set.
This one?
Yep. So now we can try to get it from. Yeah. If we change that to like grand, like I don't know, name equals 2, and then try to get it from that Grand Slam list that you just created, and see if that works.
Oh, it's not letting me type. Hold on. Not letting me type. I don't know what's happening. Okay, now it's like. Okay, so A equals. We're just trying to get the list, the Grand Slam list.
Right. So you want to just grab.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say GM equals.
Now, if we get the index number for that in the for loop, we should be able to get the name of the Grand Slam. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Wait. This for loop?
Right. So that for loop is iterating over the nodes and that that adjacency, right? So if we can get the index number for that particular one,
2, 3, 4.
Right, and then we should be able to change the node text to the name of the Grand Slam.
Okay.
We'll give that a try and see if we can figure that out.
So let's see. So G equals. Node underscore agency. Node underscore text. Okay, I'm just gonna copy this over there. So I don't have to keep scrolling back up.
Good idea.
Just put it. What's node again? For node, okay, so it's g.nodes. So node agencies and enumerate. So node agency is a dot.
So one trick you can do is you can set a variable to 0, and then as it loops through, you can have it increment that int. So it's a counter, and then you can then get the value from the list that way. That's one option.
Okay. So what would we set it to? Like, which one would be the counter?
So let me see. Let me try to find an example here real quick.
So if we have a counter, then we could just name it as a variable.
Yeah, like you can do, just call it counter equals to 0. Yeah, like that, and then
agencies image check val equals, is it equal plus or plus equal? I'm guessing it's equal.
yeah.
Um
So give that a try and see what happens.
So then how would we use this value? So would we,
So you would get the value from that list by that index.
right here?
Yeah.
Or val oh a C1.
Something happened.
So we got something. It just didn't. So then how? I mean, it only stayed at 1.
Okay. So let me see. Let me look up how to get the index value in a for loop. I don't remember.
So that means it only went through once, the for loop, right?
Okay, so we have 4. Okay. All right, so you have that. You have 4 that plus that, and that. Oh, okay, so try changing string value to grad_slam, and then square bracket.
Oh, okay. I see. So.
Yep. Yeah. So try changing that.
Grand. So it would be grand underscore slam and then wow.
Yeah. Let's try
Right?
that. Yep.
That's so many ways. So
Hey, there you go. Okay, so something
so
happened.
now we have increment. Okay, so let's see. Maybe but then that means if it's only going looping once.
Yeah, that's odd.
Would it? So I want to say it's in the agency thing, but
Let me look up how to increment in Python. I don't remember. It might be plus plus, but we need to double check.
because we got our counter.
Yeah,
and
so it's.
I feel like it's.
Yeah.
What is agency?
Yeah, so.
This is what I don't know what it is.
Oh, actually, it's plus equals 1. That's why.
Plus, okay.
That's why.
I was like, I always get confused whether it's plus equal or equal plus.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The list index is out of range.
Okay. So now, okay. So if you move that val plus equals to 1 to after the print, that should fix it.
Okay. Okay. I have hope.
Now what do we
Okay,
go.
US, we see French, we see
All right.
Wimbledon.
Hey, progress.
Okay. I'm just gonna change this to another thing. So
okay. Excellent.
Let's change it to Grand Slam journeys. Okay. Oh, I see.
There you go. Yay, excellent.
Okay.
All right. So we're almost at the end of the hour. So, have any questions?
So let's see. I think Nelly has a question. So I think I missed this stuff because my graph isn't changing.
So which step?
So maybe I'm having the same problem as you. Let's see. Yeah, which step? Oh my god, it is 2:54. Wow, time went by so quick.
Yeah. Yep. All right, so let's see what Nelly's
Let's see if he replies.
Because mine still doesn't work for me. It's like, hey, I hate you. You suck, Peter. I'm not gonna work for you today. So that's what it's telling me.
So I have one more question. So for the code that I have, is there a specific place you would like for me to upload it after this?
Yeah,
screen?
so you can upload it to your project. When you open the code editor, you can upload the file, and then it'll be up there.
Okay.
Yep.
I was gonna say, do we have a GitHub, but we don't.
You can. So you can, if you have a GitHub account, you can fork that repo, and then you can upload your file to your copy of the repo, and then people can look at it. So there's two ways. You can put it up there. Usually I will put it in both, just so that if someone wants to see it up on GitHub, they can just see it there. But I also like to put it up in the editor, so that way when someone is in the command center, they can see it.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Excellent. You did a good job today.
Thank you. It was fun.
Cool.
Well, I guess I'll just...
Yeah, so Nelly said her graph stays the same, just like mine. Hey, so I'm not alone.
It's I don't even know what it is, but it's changing for mine, so...
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's probably a weird bug in Jupyter refreshing correctly.
Yeah, because I usually just run it and don't really like save anything, so maybe that's that, but I could be very wrong.
Well, clearly, man, it works for you, just not for me. That's the joy. Okay, here we go. Let me try one more time. Get the thing to work. Okay.
Is it working for you now?
Well, not yet, but I'm gonna try one more time.
Can you just like save your screen on the screen just to see what you have?
Sure. All right.
Maybe we can figure out what's coming out wrong.
Close that one. All right. So I changed it back.
Okay.
And it still tells me I hate you, which is totally awesome. Right. Run again. Nope. See, now it's even like, hey, I'm not going to run this line of code for you. It says G not defined. Well, G is defined. What? It's up here.
Really? Let's just maybe run it. Run just that specific cell. G, well, it is different. Yeah, you should probably run it, and then run that one. And then NX, what is NX?
Yeah, no, it's stop.
All right, let me see how I have mine. So hold on. NX.random.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, I know why. Okay, why is it doing? Okay, I think I know why. It's because it's running in Python 2 instead of Python 3.
Probably that's why.
Let me try that. Okay, let me reopen this thing in Python 3. Okay, so if I how do I change it to Python 3? Let me see. I don't remember how to change it to Python 3. I don't remember. Having a brain fart. Okay, here we go. How do we change this to Python 3? I haven't done it in such a long time. Okay, you go to okay. That's what it is. Okay.
It was just not using Python 3.
So this is what you do. You come up here and you go kernel change to Python 3. And then if you run it, no, they still didn't like that.
Oh, because I only have Python 3, that's why. But is it giving you more errors?
What's up with that? That's messed up. Hey, run. Okay, so at least we got to that part, but they didn't like this part. Okay, so maybe they didn't like this line. I'll get rid of that. Save. Oh, so now it ran it. Okay. Okay, so at least I got it back to it running.
Okay.
Okay, good job. All right, thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
We'll stop here.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. The next Friday.